Fishing in the Barrens for the deviant. Fish so that we can get nice and big and make our elixir of giant growths. Literally, that's probably all I'm going to spend my time doing. What I'm trying to figure out, and believe me, the title is quite appropriate. So if you came here and you're like, this is really boring, just think of what you're signing up for. There are people that just talk and they're not actually doing anything, right? And they can be, sometimes entertaining, sometimes boring. I'm not saying I'm either, and just, So here's where we are, Crossroads, if you're familiar with World of Warcraft. Duratar, Orgrimmar is right here. I chose the Death Knight as the fisher guy for my deviant because, well, I also play this character, and then for the dwarf, can't really go on water. Same thing with the druid, could swim in water. This one just makes it easier to kind of get around, so that's sort of the logic as well with the 20% faster traveling time thanks to on a pale horse. So I want to, farm up my own elixirs here. I've got quite a few on each character. And basically, that's it. I've said this many, many times before, even though I'm not sharing anything with you, teaching you how to do anything elaborate, even though these videos will never get more than like 10 or 15 views. This is where I feel the best. I made a video a couple of days ago, controversial stuff. I like doing that stuff. But the problem with controversial stuff, even when you're trying to be nice, and you put your foot down and you share how you feel about something, it opens up very, very nasty debates with people, which is fine. I don't get offended. But it's like I said before, it just gets very, very draining. It just gets boring. I just don't enjoy it. Come on now. That's really the gist of it. So I have the fishing tracking, the book that I got in near Hillsbride Foothills. You could kind of see the little pool. I don't know why it keeps sinking. I mean, I'm so tiny. But you could kind of vaguely see the pool of water there. And by changing the graphic quality as well, it'll drastically change the look of the water. I can show you that in a moment. Yeah, so as I've mentioned many times over the years, sometimes because I don't exactly hang out with people and all that, just chatting on Twitter and replying to comments where people are arguing with you, especially when you're talking about controversial stuff, I don't really consider that socializing. Whereas if I'm playing a game, if I'm playing this game in particular, and I'm talking about it, or just stuff in general, chances are, if you're watching it, it's because you're already into, World of Warcraft or whatever. So there's already that sort of common ground, if you will. You can see the yellow dot. Now, the circles is because of my add-on. That can trip me up a little bit sometimes. Not too big of a deal. I'm not really looking to farm a ton. I mean, it would probably in some ways be easier for me to just farm herbs or skinning and whatnot, and then just buy my herbs, fish my fish. Or, I mean, it would be cheaper for me to just pick my own herbs, fish my own fish. Whatever. I'm just enjoying it. And like I said, I've been giving my channel a lot of thought as I am slowly approaching that 5-year mark. I started uploading on YouTube basically when Red Dead Redemption 2 came out around Halloween of 2018. Yeah. So, time's flying. And almost 10 million views. Good for me. I mean, I know people that get that in a couple of months. took me 4 years. I mean, take it as you will. Is it a victory? I mean, it depends on what you compare it to. And if you compare it to something, it'll never end. So that's with low quality water. Let's try and get what fair. Look what fair looks like. See how much different it is? There's like all that rippling is gone. And if we go to good, see how the water affects it? Watch, this is fair. This is good. Right there. And now let's go to ultra. Can't even tell the difference. Yeah, literally cannot tell the difference. Sun shafts, if we put it on high, can't even tell the difference. And that's why I've lowered it, because there's some instances where the game is just kind of poorly up. Actually, it makes it easier to see the puddles in the water now. Where the game is not nicely optimized. It's poorly optimized. So I decided to turn down a couple of things for that sake. It's not because my computer's not strong enough. But it's also, for the lack of a better term, not strong enough to overcompensate for the lack of optimization. There's a lot of weird glitches in World of Warcraft. And so yeah, I forget what I was saying. Oh, yeah, so I'm going to be, despite me having done okay, I'm tempted to work on a second channel where I'm only going to talk about one thing. This channel here, I'm still going to be kind of like all over the place. But the other one is going to be like, it's going to be wild. I can't pull an Asmongold. I can't just talk about whatever I want and it work. I've, like I said, been doing it. Helps if I can speak. Been doing that for almost half a decade, and it's not quite worked out the way I want. So by focusing, see, look how much easier, how more, anyways, you know what I'm saying. It's much easier, it's more pronounced. Jeepers. The contrast between the water is much, much nicer. So I'm going to do that, and it's going to be cool because when I do get a couple of subscribers, you would like to think that you're more than likely, to get views when you're uploading, because you're giving back to the people that subscribed to you in the first place the same kind of content that you uploaded to begin with, right? Whereas in this one, and I know I sound like a broken record if you've watched those videos, if you subscribe to thank me for helping you in an NBA basketball game because I taught you how to edit your own roster, for example, and then I never do basketball videos again, or I do, I only pump out a couple of them, well then, so you might watch all 3 or 4 or 10 of my videos. Whoop-de-doo, right? After that, then what? What happens then? Because now I'm playing World of Warcraft because, you know what, let's go up north over here and see what happens. So now I play a different game. You came for basketball, and as a thank you, you subscribe, but now I'm playing hockey. Now I'm playing Hogwarts Legacy. Or whatever, right? Or wrestling. Or I'm talking about controversial topics in the news and politics. Whoa. But there are people that can do that. They can get away with it because they have such a big following, right? And then what ends up happening is it's real simple. They have, let's say, like 1 million subscribers, even if only 10 or 15,000 of them out of that watch their videos. Well, that's no different than me having 25 to a couple of hundred people watch my video, which is what usually happens with the controversial stuff, right? Like proportionately, it's the same. So you can do that and still bang out big numbers. But I feel like I can't do that. And I could just slow down a lot of the things I'm doing here and then just focus more on the wrestling. But I feel like doing that, I don't know. I kind of want to see what it's like to just do like one theme and have it on easy mode where all your uploads, your tags are predominantly all the same and you're always going to be talking about the same stuff. So again, that consistency from that standpoint, topic consistency. That's the word I'm looking for. Whoops. Because I am consistent. Oh my god, am I ever... Would you pit... Yeah, that's right. You take care of him. My consistency is there. I'm just not topic consistent. I mean, I'm Oh, I got smaller. It's the water. It's the cold water. Yeah, so sorry, I'm topic consistent. Or I will be on that channel, but on this one here, I'm not at all. I mean, the consistency is just that 95% of my stuff is video games. And that's pretty much it. It's amazing how much crap I can have to potentially say. It's actually kind of funny. I'm just fishing. How can I have this much crap to talk about every day? Every video, several times a day. Don't test me. It's kind of really funny. Actually, what do we need to make the giant growth elixir? I think I'll do one more and then maybe we'll go herbing. Fishing and herbing. That's what we'll do. The earth root. Okay. Not too sure where to get that exactly. I mean, I have an idea of where I can get that lovely herb. Surprised I don't have the map nodes for it. Maybe it's because I need to be tracking herbs. We'll take a look at that after. I'll only grab a couple there. There we go. That should be enough. Let's do tracking. Ah, you see? Okay, but there's nothing. This might be too high of an area. I mean, I just picked up herbalism and I haven't really worked on it. We'll just kind of see. I'm looking for... Yeah, see, I can't even pick this stuff up. I'm at 70. What am I even at? Oh, my sweet pineapple. Well, that explains it. I was going to say, let's go to Ashenvale. Very nice place to go. No, we can't go there. Moo Moo is thick and wet. That's disgusting. But we'll cheer him on anyways, because I love the Torn. People that play WoW. It's relaxing. And then the music, the atmosphere. It's a beautiful thing. Can't pick it up, but at least it's there on the map. Truth be told, I may have my paladin do the earth route. I don't know. We'll just kind of see how it plays. So again, generally speaking, this is really not all that exciting. It isn't. And I know I keep looking at my map. It's because I'm OCD. And I want to make sure I'm going in the right direction that I want to be going in. Oh, Peace Bloom. I guess what it is that this zone is a little bit more diverse than I realized. Wow. Guess they were hungry there. Gravel grinder. I kind of preferred the other one I had, Bone Muncher or something like that. I don't think you can rename your pets. You can dismiss them, bring another one, get a random name. It's funny how I look at the map a million times. You'd think I'd never play the game before. Oh, but I've played it. Don't you worry about that. 80,000 some hours. Should I really be advertising that? Nah, fuck it. Who cares what people think? I know there's something in the bush. Briarthorn. I almost looked at the map again. I'm trying to resist. I gotta do it. Okay, yeah, I am going where I thought. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. It's incoming. Plug your ears. The silver leaf. So there's some low end stuff, high end stuff. But I should technically start playing with herbs in the Duratar area. I don't even know what I'm going to call this video. Fishing Expedition Part 1? The Adventures of a Fisherman? Like, I don't even know. What the hell do you even call this crap? It's usually like Dwarf Paladin and, you know, and the idea is I'm showcasing and vlogging my entire journey from 1 to level 80. Right? You know what I mean? Whereas with this, am I going to want to keep doing this for forever? Is this like a one-off video? Ugh. Oh, I see what's happening. I forgot to swap out my thingamabobber. My skill. Ah, there's the Earthroot. Okay, so Earthroot is a low... Oh, wow, it really is a low-level thing. For some reason, I thought Earthroot was a little bit higher. 15 is kind of funny, actually, because that's literally, like, I'm 1 herb away from it once I get this one here from being able to pick it up. And then looking at your map, you can sort of look at the... Well, not sort of. You can. Yeah, there's that Earthroot again. You can sort of look at where it's common. And then go back to it. And even though there's nobody here, there's nobody to play with and crack jokes with, still having fun. There's a couple people here and there, especially in the higher level zones there. So that's what I have to do here to kind of forget where I was. Have a good laugh with that. My beautiful Earthroot. So I don't even need high herbalism, but it'd probably be a good idea to pick up herbs, especially if I get the paladin all the way to 80. This guy just wanted it high enough, I think, to be able to pick it up, and that's about it. Right? Because I don't know how far I'm going to go with him. He might just be my fisherman and my Earthroot, whatever, gatherer. Then I send it to my druid to make all the stuff. Right? We'll kind of see how it goes. Let's say I go down the coast over here. Beautiful sunset. In Duratar. Man, those are some small little pipsqueak crocs. No, you didn't like that. Oh, I guess you're a dinner. See if there's any Earthroot along the water. Because, I mean, Duratar, literally. It's just on the other side of where you get the deviate fish. Wouldn't want to have to go somewhere to a faraway land just to be able to get it. That wouldn't be all that pleasant. I want to be able to just literally in the same area. Don't even do it. nasty. Well, I think I found my little... whatever you want to call it. I don't even know what you want to call this. Does it need to be called anything? Well, it does, because I have to title it. Or instead of 10 views, it's going to get 2 views. I think I might just look for one more. And then I think that'll be it. Oh, 50. We're not quite there. Because I'm also testing different settings with my recording software. A lot of things have changed. My ISP, they're doing some massive upgrades. So my download speeds are amazing. Amazing. But my upload speeds aren't. So what normally takes 3 to 5 minutes is literally in the upwards of a couple of hours. That's going to change. I'll fix it. But the past couple weeks have been a bit rough. So the shorter the videos, the better for the length of time it takes to upload, and the better for your mental state. Nobody needs to be exposed to this for several hours on end. Anyways, I don't even know what this was. What the hell was this? Who knows? Alright. I'm going to go and research other places I can get Earthroot for the time being. But yeah, so as always, if you liked the video, go ahead, give it a thumbs up. It does greatly help support the channel with the algorithm. And if you didn't like it, well, that's just too bad. Go ahead, give it a thumbs down, and I'll bend it in half and twist it. And I'll send this guy after you. Tonight, when you're sleeping, you'll wake up to this. I'm just saying. And then this right in your bed. Or maybe not in the bed, because that's creepy. Maybe at the end of the bed. Anyways, if you want to subscribe, great. If not, whatever. Take care, and perhaps I shall see some of you in the next one. Bye for now.